Fuck. Hello.
Ever tried chasing waves before? You want to try? Well, come on, no. Hey, Aneva. Sorry to keep you waiting.
That is perfectly all right. My data indicates clear skies in the coming days. Current conditions for maritime travel, optimal. I'll be ready whenever you are.
But are we really gonna set off without telling anyone again? Funny you mention it. You'll never guess who Paimon saw on the way over. Hey! You didn't seriously think we'd let you leave without a farewell party? Yeah, come on, traveler. We've already made all the preparations.
Damn, looks
And
like we're
most
going to have a party,
importantly,
man.
how dare you?
A little bird told us you'd soon be leaving for Nodcry. So, we asked Paimon to give us a heads up before the date of your departure.
Well,
You sure
you
it's not
sneaky
time to think
little.
about changing that little habit of ours? Don't worry, we won't keep you long. Besides, everyone's there already. Shaska, Ian-san, Auroron, even the Pyro. You're invited too, Anefa.
Yeah,
Shilonen
too
has
much,
a
man.
special.
Too much.
Accompaniment request accepted. Shilonen demonstrates excellent massage technique. My impression of her is exceedingly positive.
Wait, so robots like massages too? Or
Alright, enough with the chit chat.
Yeah,
Let's head to
Kenneth,
the venue.
enough with the fucking chit chat, man.
woohoo! Party time!
Who is that guy? What is it doing sneaking around, man?
Spit it out,
Where
then.
are we, man?
They've set off.
Just as my calculations projected.
Who is this?
About time I met this variable
is
in
this,
person.
man? Damn, this place looks cool. Let me get started.
You know, every time we head to a new nation, there's always a point where it suddenly dawns on Paimon. This is it. The next chapter of our adventure has begun. This time, it was the moment she realized she just polished off the very last of her Saurus crackers. Should have stocked up better at the farewell party.
In other words, Paimon has marked the geographic coordinates from 2 minutes and 40 seconds ago as the boundary between Natlan and Notcry. This deviates somewhat from the official coordinates stored in my database.
Paimon meant more in terms of how it felt on a psychological level. Anyway, that actually kind of makes sense. What about you, Anefa? Come to think of it, maybe we should be asking the other way round. So, when you came over to Natlan, what was the moment you felt like you'd left Notcry?
In that case, probably when my sensors could no longer detect the moon's power.
The moon? You
The
mean
moon?
that one we can all see in the sky?
Negative. I was
Negative?
referring to...
The fuck?
Here we are. Paimon, traveler, we have arrived in Notcry.
Oh, we have arrived.
Wow.
Paimon, traveler. Welcome to Notcry.
Hey man, this place looks good. Who is oh 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 god damn.
That must be Nasha Town up ahead. That's the place you were
It
telling
reminds
us
me
about
of
on
the
the way
Wall-E
over,
movie, man.
right?
That is correct, Paimon. It is also the most bustling commercial hub in all of Notcry.
Oh, sounds like the perfect place to start trying out all the local specialties. Huh? Is something up, traveler?
Paimon, this is where our spaceship landed when Lumine and I first arrived in Teyvat.
Huh? Are you sure? But how come you've never mentioned that before?
God
Seems
damn,
pretty
man.
important to
The
Paimon.
fuck?
Oh, well, because those memories are really hazy. All I remember is Lumine waking me up and us leaving the ship. But just now, setting foot on this land, I felt something.
This
The
guy
kind
talks?
of power I sensed in those moments.
God
Are you
damn.
referring to Kuvaki?
What now?
What is that?
The locals refer to it as Kuvaki. It is a unique elemental force found only in Notcry, or rather, a pure, primordial form of elemental energy.
What the fuck is that now?
That is correct. Another similar concept I have found in my database is the primordial sea. Legend has it that long, long ago, the moon
I
that
skipped
shines
all
in the
of
sky
Fontaine
above
and
us
Natlan. I don't know
once
shit
rose from the
about
land
it.
of Notcry. Modern geological surveys and meteorite studies conducted in the region have since supported this claim.
So, when you mentioned being able to detect the moon's power earlier, you were referring to Kuvaki?
Probably, man. Probably. Light realm? What is that now?
Wait, traveler, you're saying we might actually find your spaceship here? Do you still remember where it
Notcry is surrounded by the ocean. In other words, it could have been anywhere along its coastline.
There was also a mountain. Negative.
Negative. Description still lacks sufficient detail to pinpoint target location.
Hey, it's okay if you can't remember everything right away. After
That's
all,
right.
it's been a really long time.
A very long time.
Let's just do what we've always done.
Isn't it
and
around like
keep
500
searching
years
as
ago?
we explore.
Because I don't remember, man.
What have you got to fear with your sidekick Paimon still here?
I'd be more than happy to help you out as well.
Our pleasure. Anyway, just knowing that your spaceship's
not?
here in Notcry surely counts as a big step forward, huh?
Like we've crossed another boundary?
Paimon couldn't have put it better herself. You sure are a quick learner, Inefa.
Damn well she's a fucking robot, mate. What is he yapping about, man?
Well, as the best guide in the whole of Teyvat, Paimon hereby does solemnly declare, Notcry, here we come!
Well, free 10 primos. That's what I like.
Faster!
What the hell is this? Oh, I got some money.
Off we go!
Just said to go. What the hell is this? Oh. Nice town, man.
It just occurred to Paimon.
The guild is located.
Huh? What in Teyvat is that?
Yeah, what is that?
Kinda like a sealy, floating around in the air like that.
Nah, it ain't a steely
That is a
bit.
Kuhanki, a species unique to the land of Notcry.
A Kuhenki? Does she have something to do with the moon too?
Did you
Indeed
just
it does.
assume the gender?
According to the Frost Moon Scions, the
Paimon, you are
indigenous
getting
inhabitants of
cancelled.
this land, the Kuhenki, are said to be familiars of the moon goddess.
The moon goddess? Don't all people here worship the Tsaritsa?
Nah.
Although Nodcry lies on Snezhnaya's border regions, the people here have held their own unique beliefs since time immemorial. As I mentioned, everything in this land shares a deep connection with the moon and the sky above. The beliefs of the Frostmoon Scions seem to date back to the civilization of the angels. According to the documents in my database, even the 7 Archons did not exist at that time.
Wow! So the origin of their beliefs goes back even further than the Archon War?
God
Correct.
damn. How
At
old
some
are you
point-
people?
You may come across some statues of their goddess. The Frostmoon Scions carved these as well.
Hey! Looks like she's floating away!
I suggest you
follow
follow
her.
her.
Yeah.
The probability of an ordinary person encountering a Kuhegki lies in the single digits. Many here consider them heralds of good fortune.
Damn. It's like I need to pull my characters near this thing in the future. Damn! Hey, mate. I've become you. Oh, common chest. A common chest. I will take every primo I
this
can.
A
Because
travel
I am
guide?
fucking poor.
It actually led us to something.
I ain't got time to read all
Are
this.
there any particular points of interest?
Oh, it all looks pretty interesting to Paimon. If we have time, she'd love to see.
Recalibrating route. If we keep following the current path, we will arrive at an area of scenic beauty. From there, we will be able to identify both the Adventurers Guild and several must-visit specialty stores.
Yikes! Why is Paimon suddenly getting the feeling that if she doesn't step it up soon, enough is gonna put her out of a job?
Yeah. Obviously, she's better looking. And she's a damn robot. She can do stuff in minutes. I just get something.
Need a
What the
surfboard?
sound of me getting a chest.
Off we go.
I'm supposed to do. Oh, that's the sound. Thought I got some chest. Some nice juicy primo gems.
Wow! Nasha Town actually looks pretty big from here.
Sure is pretty
Feels
big.
a bit different than Paimon imagined, though.
Which aspects in particular deviated from your expectations?
Well, Paimon keeps hearing people describe Nodcry as an adventurer's paradise. So, she can.
According to legend, there was indeed an era of peace in Notcry's past, the age of the Fae. Tales of those
Yeah.
ancient heroes are still told today.
Who is Faye?
One of the most well-known is that of the Lantern Fae. This individual performed many good deeds for Nodcry. The present-day Lightkeeper's nightly lantern patrols are, in part, a tribute to their memory. But then, one day,
What happened?
What happened?
there came a devastating abyssal calamity that swept across Nodcry, and for a time it was left desolate. Heartbroken
Goddamn.
by what had become of the land they had so cherished, that Fae extinguished their light, just as the abyss had extinguished all hope. Nowadays, the paradise people speak of is more of an aspiration, or an irony, perhaps.
An irony?
Today, no official authority governs Nodcry. In theory, at least, it is somewhat. The Adventurers Guild is just over there, in Nasha
You
Town's
have
Central
an
Plaza,
adventurous
and the
guild?
flagship tavern is over that way.
Catherine?
Hey, what's that building over there? You know,
That is Aino's Boom and Blast Kuvaki energy cannon.
Energy cannon?
It gets
Why do you need
activated
that?
when the wild hunt threat level outside Nasha Town reaches a certain threshold. But according to the scan I just ran, the energy cannon appears to be malfunctioning.
What
Likely
is
due
the
to a
thing
recent
spinning in the
discharge.
bag?
the wild hunt? Isn't that the abyssal calamity you mentioned that's specific to Nodcry?
It is a phenomenon that has been occurring for several centuries now. Yet the time and location of wild hunt attacks are seemingly random. At first, it was more of an old
You
wives'
are a
tale
robot
that
and you
adults
just
used to
can't
scare
figure
children.
it out.
If
How
you don't
bad
start
are you,
behaving,
Nifa?
kid, some night, the wild hunt's gonna come for you. Listen,
You're saying people actually hear things like that?
Why Why are you
I
getting
have not
scared,
witnessed
Paimon?
enough wild hunt attacks to give a statistically sound answer. But the oldest legends say that all people saw was the ghostly shadow of a woman in the mist. It was
Oh,
Is it
when you
Columbina?
put it like that, Paimon's really gotta hand it to Aino. Not only did she repair you, but she's even built a giant cannon to keep the wild hunt at bay.
absolutely. Aino is very impressive indeed.
Very powerful
Anyway,
too.
according to my schedule, it is time I took you over to the flagship.
Oh, sure. After all, we shouldn't keep Barca waiting. Well, Paimon's not sure if he'll actually show up at the bar you're right.
Let me first unlock this place, man. Feels very weird. Looking around. No map. Is it on top of this building or what? Well, let me get this.
Huh. Isn't this the Adventurers Guild? Why isn't anyone here? Does that mean that Catherine and Nodbright actually gets to clock out? Anyway, let's come back later. Off we go.
Where is the statue of seven? Ooh. I don't know where the
Need a surfboard?
is the statue of seven? Yes, this is. The world opens. Finally. Yeah, more to unlock. God damn, man. 3 statue of sevens. I still haven't explored Natlan. Statue, what do you need? Lunoculus? Well, 3 primo gems it is. This is what I'm talking about. I haven't finished Natlan. I didn't even do all of the quest, the story quest and stuff, man. I haven't unlocked this island yet. I mean, not. Why is there fog here? Isn't it supposed to be in Inazuma? What the fuck is going on here, man? Dark. I'm getting sidetracked.
Off we go.
Where am I supposed to go? The hell is this place? You know, one thing is that I need to follow this. When I press the icon.
Need a surfboard?
One thing I learned is that it shows the path. This yellow star glitter type of eye shows you the part of where you need
Off
to
we
go.
go.
Just press V. See? Simple as that.
Here we are, the flagship.
Yeah, I see some chest.
Barca told us to meet
The
him here
primo
in his
it
hut,
is,
right?
man.
Let's see. Varka? Varka!
Waka. Where are you,
No matches
Waka?
identified.
Huh. So he isn't here after all. Oh, guess we never did actually say we'd be arriving today. Hey,
That's
why don't we
true.
go ask the owner? If what they say is true, Barca's drinking prowess must have left quite the impression.
Well, he's a drinker. Ooh. Why can't I open this, man? What the fuck is this? Free chest and
Need a
I can't
surfboard?
open it? Bullshit.
Huh? Well,
Man,
well.
let me get a
If
cocktail.
it isn't the
Hello there, Demyon.
You know each other?
Well,
Of course.
Obviously.
Enough is a regular here at the flagship.
So, robots are into booze too?
Not at all. The energy conversion efficiency of alcoholic drinks is very low, and most of them are full of impurities. Still, I can affirm that your berries and fried meat deserve a solid 9.12 out of 10. It has Aino's approval too.
9.12. It's
Funny
a
that you should
very
mention that.
specific number.
While you were away in Natland,
Yes,
Varka would
because
come in
she's
here
a
every
damn
day to pick up a
robot,
serving
man.
of
What can I
berries
say?
and fried meat for Aino.
Aww. He must have been worried sick that she wasn't eating properly on account of being so hung up about Ineffa being gone.
Actually, it's 'cause Varka found out that Aino went wild after Anefa left, gorging herself on snacks she normally couldn't get her hands on. So it was more worry that she wasn't getting a balanced diet.
Varka is worried about getting a balanced diet.
I think I might have just put my foot in it. Anyway, since you're back from Natlan, these two must be the ones Varka mentioned. The Traveler
Yeah.
and Paimon, yes?
Traveler and Paimon.
Yeah, that's us. So, from the sounds of it, you must be a close friend of Varka's too.
Varka? Goes without saying. After all, he's the only one around here who's ever managed to stay standing after 10 rounds of the roulette special.
God damn.
Paimon can't believe he's made such a name for himself. Though, guess it's hardly surprising how.
True.
Right now? Must be somewhere near Anvantinyarvi. That's quite far from here.
Huh?
Is the
Where's
place?
that?
It's a lake in the northern part of Nodcry. Word
Nefa
reached
might
him
know
of
it
trouble
because
brewing around those parts, so he took his knights
She
to
might.
check it out.
I'm not sure.
Oh. So, we met.
Varka knew you'd say that. So he specifically told me to make sure you stayed here and enjoyed yourselves. He sends his assurances that everything's under control.
Nothing is under control.
If he's that confident, guess our only option is to accept. Anyway,
Exactly. Plus, not only
Paimon
has he
is,
booked you into our finest
very,
room, he's
very,
paid for it in
very
advance too.
Peter. But he's so tiny.
whoa!
need that
That's
metabolism.
so generous of him. We might not have met yet, but Paimon's got a feeling that we'll get along with Varka like a house on fire.
Oh, and by the way, he also asked me to serve up a portion of berries and fried meat for Anefa. That was prepaid as well.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Why
I'm the
don't
one who
I
should be
just eat
grateful for your
Paimon?
business.
Traveler, Paimon, why don't you go ahead and drop off your luggage? I can use this time
What
to go
luggage
pick up
do I
some
have?
components that I know asked
I
me
can
to bring
carry a
back.
lot of things in my bag.
Sure thing. Besides, now that we've
You
got
see any
ourselves a
luggage
map,
with me?
once we're
No,
done
right?
unpacking, we might as well go for a stroll ourselves. Why don't we meet up again later?
Oh. So you no longer require navigational assistance.
No worries, we should be fine. We've got a rough idea of our way around town, so Paimon's reasonably confident
You
we
ain't
shouldn't
got
get too
no
lost.
idea. I have
Thank
the
you.
idea, Paimon.
This translates into an approximate time saving of 30%, meaning I will be able to see Aino about 45 minutes earlier than previously projected.
Damn.
Oh, right. You must miss her a lot, too. In that case, we better get a move on.
Sure, let's go. Out of that yapping. Where am I supposed to go? Again. I press B. I press B, it shows me where to go.
Noisy here.
Yes, that.
Back in my day.
What is my ear spinning, man?
Feels pretty nice having someone sort out our food and lodging for us, huh? But is this really the flagship's best room? It's pretty big, make no mistake, but it looks a little worn out, right? You mean it's got something to do with Nodcry's history?
Sure.
That makes sense. But
They
What
always
exactly
get
was
fucked, so
this
how
calamity?
can they build something nice? Looks like metal pieces found here and there, and they mixed it up and made it a home. I mean, made it a whole city.
should we try the berries and fried meat too? Paimon's getting hungrier and
How can
hungrier
you eat
every
so
time
much when
someone
you are so
mentions
fucking
it.
little? What the fuck is this?
Oh, sorry about that. Paimon wasn't
this
watching
Aino?
where she was going.
Who is this?
Please, there's no need to apologize. If anything, I'm the one who should be sorry. Clearly, I shouldn't have gotten lost in my thoughts in the middle of a
Oh,
hallway.
He's this guy.
Wait a sec.
Nice
Are
hair,
you
man.
staying
Nice
in a room
hair.
next to ours?
Ah, quite the perceptive one, I see. First things first, allow me to introduce
Flins!
myself.
Oh!
My name is Kirill Chudamirovich Flintz.
That's
But
a big
please,
name. Are you from
just call me
fucking
Flintz.
Russia? What the fuck is that name?
Whoa, that's an
Nah,
impressively long name for
Paimon small
sure.
brain can't handle it.
Oh, is that so? Names like mine ought to have been fairly common in Snezhnaya, at least in the
You're from
past.
Snezhnaya?
Would I be correct then to assume that the two of you are travelers in this land?
Yes.
Yep, you sure would be. Paimon is Paimon.
What a rare honor it is to meet such worldly travelers.
Well, it is, man. We are fucking stronger than you.
Are you here for travel
Got
too?
armor. All the way.
If only I had the time to spare. No, I'm just staying the night.
Oh, so you're here for business.
That's certainly one way to put it. I'm a Ratnik of Nodcry, normally stationed near the burial grounds to the north. My sole cause for being here today was to repair this lantern of mine.
Oh, traveler is on to
For that
something.
burial grounds?
Your surprise is entirely understandable. Most people cannot even begin to fathom the idea of a life surrounded by tombstones and decay. But if you've heard of the calamitous abomination that is the Wild Hunt, you'll know that in their wake they bring a host of souls tainted by abyssal filth. That then is why we are stationed by the burial grounds,
Fucking with Paimon.
to hold the line where it is most vulnerable.
Oh, so it's all about fighting against the abyss. Oh, sounds like a tough job.
I thank you for your concern. But in truth, I've long since grown used to it. In fact, I like to think it rather suits me. If anything, I'd say I prefer the peace and quiet of a graveyard to the hustle and bustle of urban life.
Paimon sort of gets it now. But even so, she's still pretty sure she could never get used to living in a graveyard herself. For one thing, she'd be too scared to fall asleep at night.
Oh, I assure you, there's no need to worry on that account. The kind of ghosts you find in cemeteries aren't too big on talking. But even when they do, they're usually far more discreet than the living.
Why are you so scared?
Well,
You had
would you
traveler
look at
with
that?
you.
Who'd have
Strongest.
thought we'd end up chatting this long? Must have a lot in common, huh?
Yeah, man.
Forgive me,
Because
but I
you are a
must excuse
character I can
myself,
pull in
for the
future.
time of my appointment draws
But I
near.
don't know if I can because I'm
And
poor.
in terms I'm sure you'll understand. A lanternless Ratnik is like a mapless traveler. A serious conundrum indeed.
Oh, sure. In that case, you go right ahead. We won't keep you any longer.
Well, you can't.
Not at all. Should
He
the
has a job and
opportunity
we don't.
present itself, I'd gladly continue our conversation another time. You're always welcome to come visit my grave. I mean, the grave I stand watch over. Your visit would bring much needed light to that place of final rest.
Right. Well, if we get the chance.
Then allow me to wish you a traditional Ratnik's farewell. See you by the graveside.
Ugh. Jeez. What a weirdo. Not to badmouth him at all. In fact, he seemed pretty cultured, but at the same time, kinda spooky? Must be all that time he spent around graveyards. His lantern? No, not really. You mean, 'cause it was broken? Huh. Guess you've always had a nose for stuff like this. If you're worried, you can always ask him the next time we cross paths. Hey, don't you start spouting all that weird stuff too.
You're not here looking for work.
Guys, I'm back.
Keep my words and get out while you still can.
The most important part of going out to have fun is, well, going out. So just show up and I'll handle the rest.
So many questions. Not.
Paimon almost forgot something super important.
What is it?
Were we gonna go try out the berries and fried meat?
Ew.
But now, heading all the
Small
way back to the flagship feels like such a
little-
waste.
Please, accept today's boon.
What can I
Come
call her?
night
Yeah,
or
you
day,
small
may the
little
blessings
emergency
of the
food.
moon goddess shine down upon...
Hey, mommy.
What's going on over? Wait, free food? Quick, let's grab some too. Paimon's.
Moonlight illuminates the path before you.
God
Travelers
damn.
from afar.
Huh? How'd you know we were
God
travelers?
damn.
Just now were a song the birds in the sky, singing of your wanderings.
The birds and the. What now?
Forgive
can't
me.
fucking understand
I
it.
should not have laid the words of others out as a welcome mat for our very first meeting. You, too, must be wondering who I am.
Llama.
I am Lauma, moon chanter of the Frost Moon
God
Scions.
damn, those elfias.
Please, as do our followers and other past...
Happy to oblige. Paimon's name is Paimon, and this here is the traveler.
Think nothing of it. These fruits were the finest we found, delicacies gathered in the wake of the morning dew. It is my hope that partaking of them may lift your spirits to heights anew.
The finest you found? Wow! That sure is kind of you, but wouldn't you want to keep those for yourselves?
The first fruit of the harvest must be placed upon the moonlight altar. Not as perhaps you have already heard, we Frost Moon Scions revere and worship the moon goddess. And now, with tides of haughty Fatui swarming
What
into
is this?
Nodcry,
Huh. Look
What
who
are
it is
those two up
again.
to?
Those unsufferably kind-hearted Frost Moon Scions. Got enough for us too.
That's right! 2 servings each! We're starving over here!
You're going to get your ass kicked, man.
Fatui! After what you've been doing to our sacred statues, how dare you even show your faces?
Wilhelmina, bestow today's boon upon our guests.
You hear that? No slacking now.
But, my lady, they...
My lady.
Please, you two, accept this meal. But remember this. Kindness is the first lantern left to guide those who stumble in ignorance.
Come again?
God damn, her voice is so
Let me finish.
sweet and soothing.
But should they still
What are those
refuse
hips?
to follow the moonlit path, then by our frosted blades shall we
God
show them
damn, that
its
waist is-
shadow.
You! Hey, look who it is.
It is.
Tch, whatever. Just you wait. We'll be coming for you next. Huh? Where's the meat? Who wants to eat this garbage?
Those stooges really are the worst.
Ever since they came to Nodcry with all their weird equipment and built that so-called experimental design bureau, our lives have been turned completely upside down.
Judging from how they reacted just now, It seems the Fatui already know who you are.
Well, damn well they know who I am.
Well, we have gotten in their way in pretty much every nation we visited, so we're probably at the top of their blacklist by now.
Real.
I see. Then, on behalf of the Frost Moon Scions, I thank you for the goodwill you have shown. Because if they had gotten ahead of themselves just now, I'm sure you would have stepped in to help.
Can't
Just
concentrate,
as the
man.
birds and
I can't.
beasts put it, you will always be
God
welcome.
damn.
May we meet again in the moon's gentle glow.
These are delicious.
Well, they
So
were.
refreshing. Looks like Aneva isn't done with her
They were
shopping yet,
delicious.
and the
Okay.
Adventurers Guild is still empty. Where should we head next?
I
Good
don't know
idea.
where we should head
Wouldn't want to let
next.
the Kuhenki down after all. Let's see. Okay, Paimon's got our route all
What the
figured
fuck
out.
is that,
So,
Paimon?
all that's left to say is... This is Nuts and Nuts. It's mostly a fruit shop, but there's a crafting bench too. This is the Speranza. One of the travel guides recommended... This is the Vesnitsi Prolicha Greenhouse. And this is the Rossum Workshop. And over here, that way's north, and that looks like something built by the Fatui? And then over there to the west, that must be the place Lauma mentioned, where the Frost Moon Scions live.
Well, that
So,
looks like a crane.
What do you think? Even if Aneva kind of stole her limelight earlier, then hey, come on! Would it kill you to compliment Paimon?
Yes.
Huh? Look! There must be someone at the Adventurers Guild now. Looks like we'll finally be able to ask about your spaceship. Where? Which one are you... Oh. Now you mention it, Paimon's noticed it too. Ugh. Better not be who she thinks it is. Anyway, where we go first is completely up to you. Either the Adventurers Guild...
Need a surfboard?
Let me get this up. What is this? Where the moon rises? Motherfucker! You want to head to the curious shop, man? Curious shop. This might be the curious shop. Where am I supposed to go? Down.
Oh!
Yeah. What is this?
Please, here you go.
Dory?
And if you ever
What is he
meet
doing
any-
here?
Oh dear. So it is the real deal.
I mean she, not he.
Of course it's the real deal. Everything you'll find here is 110% real. Meaning every one of my deals is as real as a deal can... Wait a minute. Well. If it isn't my... and with no small thanks to your munificent patronage. Come. How could you just sneak into Not Cry like this without telling your dear Lord Sangama Bay? If I'd known earlier, I would have made an absolute pulled out all the... Thank the Archons we didn't tell you. Oh, come now. You know as well as anyone how impeccably and conscientiously above board I am when it comes to doing business. Well, regardless of whether that's true or not, the main issue here is that we had no idea you had a branch in Notcry. A clever merchant always has a backup plan. Or two, or three up their sleeves. As the saying goes, a rabbit with many burrows fears not the hunter. Since you're both here in Notcry, would
Holy
you care for some of the
goddamn
finest
yapper.
locals? We literally just
Why is there not a skip button? Man, I need a fucking skip
information, of
button.
course. Information about Notcry. Locked securely in the otherwise impenetrable vaults of the Lord Sangama Bay's brilliant mind. I knew it! I just knew you'd appreciate the value of my wares. On the back of all our pleasant dealings in the past, I'll even take a hit by throwing in some insider info for free. Wow. You sure are feeling uncharacteristically generous today. What do you mean by uncharacteristically? I am the most generous person. Forget it. The moment I set up shop in Nodcry, it struck me how many different factions there were, all competing against each other for power and influence. Well, as they say, there's no time for business like a crisis. Things got even more turbulent after the Fatui pulled
Sounds
down
like a
two
true
ancient moon's
businessman.
remnants. People began to
Woman,
catch a
I
whiff of
guess.
the coming chaos. And the more troubled the waters, the greater the potential profit. Not at all sorry to interrupt, but we're not here for more. Oh, really? But surely it was the tales of an adventurer's paradise that brought you here. The chance to take your very own slice of all the latest and greatest business
No,
opportunities.
we are here because
In that case,
this is a new
what would you
fucking
like to
place.
know about? The Frost Moon Scions? You mean the people who believe in the moon goddess? They're not a bad bunch. Still, things between them and the Fatui have gotten pretty tense. Oh, they're an organization set up to keep the locals safe. Apparently, they have a long and glorious history, and they're made up entirely of volunteers.
She's so small.
But seriously, a volunteer organization? Everyone knows they're here for the ancient moon's remnants, but
Oh,
no one's sure why they pulled
those
them down in
fucking
Nodcry of all
Spider-Man.
places.
They go
Anyway,
everywhere.
they've been acting
Don't know
mysterious
why.
enough, but if you ask me, that Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau of theirs up north hides secrets wilder still. The Frost Moon Scions? Still,
No,
things
I
between
already
them and
asked
the
this
Fatui have gotten pretty tense. It's only a matter of time before the powder keg goes boom. And when that happens, that's when business will that bunch of booze-loving monsters.
What the fuck, man?
Don't even get me started. As fellow Outlanders, I thought they'd be easy pickings, but somehow, every single one of our business negotiations wound up at the flagship. I've done plenty of deals with heavy drinkers before, but those guys, I never once made it to the contract signing before blacking out. I'm
Well-
getting flashbacks of the hangovers just thinking about it.
Well, then don't think about it. Have you ever thought about not thinking about it? You little psycho. Ish.
What now? A spaceship?
Shit.
Nope, never heard of. Don't you two get involved in any big business here without so much as a heads up. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Sooner or later, you'll no doubt end up doing business with some other merchants in Nodcry. And someone's bound to mention a place called the Curatorium of Secrets. Listen to my advice. Do not the Curatorium of Secrets? What do they get up to there? Just a place that handles all kinds of disputes. But the owner will charge you an absolute fortune. And she has a temper to... You're not just saying that to stop your competition from undercutting you, right? When did that little pipsqueak get so sharp? And after I gave them all that info for free just to win them over. What do you mean? Of course not. I'm only thinking about your wallets. I mean, on behalf
Oh,
of
got
your
you, got
wallets.
you. Got it. You
You're
got caught
really
in
not
red-handed
convincing
4K,
anyone, you know.
bitch.
All right. Business is it? But I'm not lying about that boss lady. Not only did she make it into my top 3 people not to mess with in Nodcry, she's also in my top 3 people most eager to trade in favors. Seriously? It feels like you're just bad-mouthing your rival now.
Everyone does
Fine.
that.
If you don't believe me, go see for yourself.
We will.
We might both be from Sumeru, but compared to
Why
hers,
not,
my
man?
conscience
We
is so
will.
large. Why, you could fill 3 whole palaces of Alcazar's array. But when you realize what I'm saying is true, don't say that good old Lord Sangamabe didn't warn you.
We won't. I got another achievement. So free primos day. Primos? 10? God damn. I still don't know which character to select from here, man. But fuck it. I'm going to get around. No, not these. Am I going to get this? Or am I only going to get this? Song of the Velkin Moon Acton. Why didn't I get this then? Have an act 2? Then what is this? What is the difference between that and this? Too lazy to walk around. I'm a
Lucky us.
professional
The line
fat
seems to be
ass.
gone now. Come on, let's go say hi to Catherine. Hey, Catherine, we meet again.
Well, who is that? That ain't Catherine.
How ridiculous.
Huh?
They often say that mortals, shackled by their own flesh and blood, may fail to perceive the
She's
truth of
also a
this world.
robot.
But Paimon must have gotten the wrong person. At second glance, you do seem a bit younger than Catherine. And you certainly sound a lot less friendly.
A creator might forgive ignorance, but being mistaken for one of my own creations is beyond all pardon. Look very closely, for standing before you is none other than Marionette, seventh of the
Oh,
Fatui Harbingers.
Harbinger.
A harbinger?
Will I have to fight her?
Today's encounter is merely a courtesy call, a friendly warning. If you interfered with my work once before, with that little robot, I let it slide. After all, it was nothing more than a distraction, a side project at best. But we are in Nod Cry now, and as such, I strongly advise you not to stand in the Fatui's way. Otherwise, the next time we meet, I might just have to drop all this meaningless etiquette.
Oh, please. You've got some nerve coming out with barely veiled threats like that. You're the one
We can
stirring
fuck
things
you
up
up.
here.
Because you got the
Oh,
plot
perhaps
armor of
you
the
have
main
misunderstood.
character.
Just because Nod Cry lacks a ruler at present.
Yeah, right. More like shady experiments, judging by your...
I've said what I came to say. What you do, and being the refined young lady that I am, I shall indulge you just this once. Ad Astra Abasask. Welcome to Nod Cry, Dominion of the Fatui.
Minion of the Fatui. But yes. Oh, he's ready to throw hands.
Paimon's so mad right now. How can anyone so odd? But if a Fatui Harbinger is here to greet us in person, we'll have to be extra careful from here on out. Hey, the real Catherine's back.
The fuck?
Ad Astra Abasask. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. How may I help? I will do.
Oh, you're so much nicer to talk to.
Ad Astra Ab.
Grab those fish.
Off we go.
I think I'm going to end my stream here. I'll stream again after around. Yes. I guess I will stream after 4.5 hours. Around then, I will start streaming again and we will continue it from where I have left. So, bye, guys.